Welcome to the Empire's Rampaned, and welcome back to my Alith Anar Campaign for Warhammer 3, where we're going to continue off from last time with the SFO and Old World map mods. Well, right now, Zilnion is starting to push on in more into the forces of Slaanesh. We have reinforcements coming up with Rumil as well. I also did have some new name suggestions where I put that... Oh, actually, I forgot. You should actually have... I just realized I forgot there was another one for the dragons. So the other one was Big Lizard. Forgot about that. So you're going to be Big Lizard. And then we have it so over here, I put the names back for Jack Trade, brought that back in for the Lothian Sea Guard. And then there's another one, Potato Defenders. So we got those. So now we're going to be trying to have it so that essentially we're continuing to push our forces into the Chaos Wastes of Slaanesh to keep trying to destroy them. We'll have it so, yeah, Zilnion's going to be the one going up here. The Fordo Wizard's going to go up here. I'll try and have it so the Rumil, he's going to start trying to push on in over here and keep burning this stuff down. And again, hopefully the portal here is not actually active between Khorne and Slaanesh slots, and it's just they got here somewhere else, somehow else. I could see Confederation. I could see somehow they confederated the other Khorne faction, that's why they're here. But you guys are going to keep doing that. Research-wise, also... Yes, we only have this one. I want to do that eventually, but I know for right now... Let's see, what do we have for here? Just upkeep, weapon strength for eagles. This one we're going to do. More armor for all my basic infantry units is not bad, and then yeah, we can go to this to get reduced upkeep as well. So we'll do that. And then we have it so Alith Anar, his army is pretty much almost done here. He just needs to get the one handmaiden. This one was the one I believe I was going to send to him. Yes, because the other one I added, I had act more as an agent, and you just have growth all provinces. It's nothing insane, but yeah, you're going to join on in, because eventually we can have you get, where was it again? Yeah, because it's this Hawkist Precision, so we can put this onto all units in my army, which gives them more armor-piercing missile damage, so that's a great way to have it so that you guys can just boost them up. So, you need to start trying to make your way down. You're going to be trying to group up with Alith Anar, so you need to keep trying to make your way down here. We have it so that at the moment, let's see, can I get to you? Technically not. So I could ignore you. You only have 6 units. Most of these garrisons are still pretty beat up, so if you attack any of those garrisons, they're dead. I'm going to try and see if I can hit you, technically. Just barely. So there we go. So I can take you out. And then I'll grab the money and influence. Grab that for right now. And then I think that will allow me where I'm going to try and keep going up here a little bit. This territory, technically, I want to see if I could get Muros. Because at the moment, Tehuan's actually not doing that great around here. Tehuan is actually struggling. So we got to fight with him. Ooh, he's got Krokar with him too. I'm glad that he's the one that grabbed him. So yeah, Alith Anar, I'll go up here. We'll keep trying to make my way up. Oh, should have backed up there. It's fine. It's a little bit of attrition. It's not that bad. Keep getting to use some more endless training. And then I need to get some more armor for my Eragon here. So grab that. And then you guys need to keep harassing Nakari here. Which I'm so glad they're just sitting in this city. Means that I have a really easy time to just keep trying to... Do you guys always do it? Let's see. So failure, failure, failure. All of you failed in the same one. Okay. So we got that. But no, over here at the moment, we are slowly being able to build up. So we'll keep trying to build up Nuja. Once you have a full stack army, I'll try and have you do a little bit more to try and have you basically kind of watch over the areas that Alith Anar just recently conquered. So I'll have you try and do that. Alith Anar is going to still primarily just be going hunting, trying to just hit anybody and everybody around here, to slowly but surely kind of build ourselves up around here. Building-wise, let's get this built up there, and then I actually don't think I have enough money for anything else right now. No, I do not. Okay, but no, because we've been doing well around here with Albion. I love how much public order we have right now with all these buildings, so you guys are insanely happy, making quite a bit of money each city, which is great. So... we got it, so we just need to keep trying to build you guys up here. How close are you guys to tier 4 here? This is actually about to get to 4 population surplus next turn. And then we'll just need to get to 5, and then at least Muddy Point will finally be finished up, which will be great. because then we'll have one area fully built up to tier 5, and then we just have to have it so I'll probably actually switch to, yeah, the income from trade tariffs one. The movement range isn't bad, but we mainly need that for when we're trying to really grow an area faster, which technically I should have done that with a lot of these other ones too, actually, now that I think about it. So I'll actually switch some of these over like that, so because it reduces cost. Yeah, reduces construction time for all buildings and reduces the cost for all of them, so I should do that for any area that doesn't need the public order. Like, you kind of need the public order. That. Yeah, most of these are actually pretty okay, so we can try and switch over to that for almost all of these areas. You actually need the public order. You don't. You don't either. And then over here, technically you don't actually now at this point in time either. It will get reduced by trade. Trade though. I only make 1,500 from trade right now. Okay, so trade's not an insane portion of my income just yet. But no, reducing the construction costs and everything like that is really useful, so let's try and do that. And then pass the turn along for right now, because basically, I'm just kind of curious to see how the wars are going to go for today. Alith Anar pretty much almost has his maxed out army. I just need to have it so we'll replace this one Shadow Warrior with the Handmaiden, and then this army's done. This army is his final form that I want to have for Alith Anar, and he's just then going to be kind of hunting. We got to kill off Lokir Fellheart, and also I'm going to definitely have to fight Nikari around here, and there's a bunch of Skaven too. I'll have to try and see, like, what I might do is, I'd like to kind of control this territory, but I'm also not opposed to the idea of, like, me selling this off to Tehuan to kind of bolster him a little bit. Try and make him a little stronger around here. Maybe have it so he kind of controls a little bit of the north, and then I control the southern bits of Estalia. Ah, damn. Could I almost fight this and win it? Let's see. I don't think so. I think we're too beat up. I have like 60... I have like 60 archers, basically. I think I'll just let the Autosolve handle this. I don't think we can get that. They only sacked it. That's okay for right now. Because at the moment, having to fight both the Slaanesh forces and Lokir Fellheart at the moment right now is a problem. That's why I'm hoping we can get that other army up and running, and then they can kind of help out launch over the areas that Alith Anar conquers. I do think we are going to try and sell some territory to Tehuan. I think that will really help out quite a bit. So, for right now, I think the army is ready, so I can move them to try and deal with those forces Slaanesh, and then I can have Alith Anar. Let's try and hit some of these territories a little bit up just to the north, and then I think I'm going to gift that territory to Tehuan. See if he can hold it, get us some money from that, and then hopefully he can stop dying. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to wait until, like, the proper progress we're going to make down south is ideally when I have another army down there. Like, Alith Anar, his army alone is really strong, and it'll be difficult for the enemy to deal with it. But there's only so much he himself can do when there's so many armies all over the place. Alrighty, these little shits are attacking me. Yeah, you guys are stealing you. What are you stealing? You are stealing the basic High Elven Archer. That's fine. I'm going to let us just take the autos off here. We are in encampment stance right now, so... Actually, wait, no. This is a perfect opportunity to showcase the forts. So I looked into it a little bit more. I think technically, because I am in encampment stance, I have the mod active properly. It's not actively adding it in here, and I think it would actually showcase if it was the actual proper map. I think it's because of the region we're in. Because of the old world map mod. I think the mod technically doesn't consider it, so I think we're not going to be able to actually have a fort, sadly. In this area, at least. I think like when we get to Norska and stuff like that, because there are some areas that just won't have forts. For some factions won't have forts. We will as High Elves. I think it's just the area we're in, possibly. So, what we're going to do is, I'm just going to let the Autosolve handle this. We can easily make sure, guarantee we destroy all of these armies then with that. Technically, if I fought the battle and I didn't fully kill my archer, he'd survive, but it's just a basic archer. We can get them back. So, we'll do that. Gets rid of most of these guys, and we are in encampment stance anyways, so we will heal up during the turn end here for the most part. And then we will keep trying to make my way forward with you guys. I'm just kind of sad at the end. I actually tried to do a couple of playtests a little bit to try and see if I load into that map, the fort is not there, and I think it's the Chaos Waste area. I think that's why. Yeah, if anything, I'll have to just keep trying to playtest a little bit with this. Construction there. Because you can see how, like, the fort is spawning like this. So this is supposed to mean that I'm supposed to be in a fort when I'm attacked. Technically... Yeah, because I checked it before. I think technically I have to sit there for a turn, and then it triggers. I have to double check that a little bit, because, like, they're supposed to be in the mod configuration tool. Encampments. It's supposed to be... let's see. This is supposed to be turns the tier encampment used starting from the first turn of campaign. Turns maximum tier encampment, multiple turns. Yeah. I think technically I have to... I think I technically... Actually, can I unlock this? Okay. I think it might now only be now at this point that I'm in a camp. Interesting. It's going to be curious to kind of see how that would play around with that. But no, I was actually sending up a handmaid up here. And since I lost that archer, I'll just have you join up here. So let's keep pushing forward. I got to rank up for you. At this point in time, we're just doing endless training now, basically, right? Because I don't really need this. I've got this defense chance and ambush chance. Got all your spells. Got all this. Yep, so now endless training for her. And then at the moment right here, you might do good, yeah, you do need to still get leadership. I'm just going to have you get more of the melee defense stuff for right now. But I'll keep making my way forward. Good enough. Yeah, easily get rid of you guys. I am kind of sad that if I have to be sitting there for at least a turn and then it gives me the fort. Because, like, if I make my way up, you can kind of see the little encampment thing around me. You can see the little thing here, so it looks different than what the other guy had. And if I move you, it's probably going to switch as well. Let me see. So now it is... Yep, it's the smaller version now. So I think I have to sit there for a turn, and then that's when it triggers. I'm curious. Because you know what I might do is I might have it so you... let's have you just sit here. You're in range of this army. If they decide to attack me this turn in, it's not going to really help me do my test. But I'm going to wait until you get here. Let's wait until you get here. That way I am, like, threatening them. Hey, I'm sitting here, and I can see if they can maybe lure and attack my fort. It'd be kind of cool. Because I still think this fort stuff is... Enemy local province. Yeah. It's just really cool. It's just really cool to me. I really want this to work. Let's see. I'm going to have you grab... I'm going to go with this one, probably. Really. Just grab growth in the local province. Yeah, because then we can have it so we can hinder the enemy army a little bit as well, too. So, that's good for you guys. Eldarian. Also, there was a couple of other same citizens that I was looking at when I was doing those playtests. Because you had... were you just a random dude? No, you actually had a decent trait. So... I am not going to have you be the one that leads the army of dragons. But what I can do, though, is I will start making you move over here. So you're going to make your way over. You can try and handle these guys. These are a bunch of tiny little armies. Alith Anar, I can easily push on up, take this, and then I'll occupy. And I think next turn, I will try and sell this over to Tehuan. Try and give him a little bit more. I'm going to try and at least have him get like this little area, just so it's easier for me. Oh, he actually has only 2 territories right now. Ooh. Yeah. We'll try and give him some territory, make it so it's a bit easier for him to maybe kind of hold this northern section. And then I'm going to have Alith Anar kind of go over to the east right now and keep kind of pushing that way. You guys need to keep harassing. So keep securing influence around here. Boom, boom, boom. So 2 of you at least succeeded there. Anuja now. I'll have you get the growth stuff there. And I think we can safely try and build this area. This area we're going to put a lot of money into. Trying to build it up more. Up around here. Let's upgrade you. And then this, because that'll reduce the upkeep of dragons to be great. And some more growth stuff there. And then that should be it for right now. I don't have enough money to do anything else at the moment. Rumel's making his way forward. You're trying to join up. I'll let you sit here for 2 turns. I'm kind of hoping they don't attack this turn end. I want you to try and attack me while I'm in a fort, because I want to try those out. Because I'm curious if is it the city area that we're in right now, or is it the fact, and technically I think I can't change this now because the campaign started, but this is something I know I can edit later on, and if I set this to like tier 0, minimum units count, yeah, that's not the issue. Like, this is something I'm going to be finding a lot of fun when we get to play it around with it and in future campaigns. Oh, at least you guys are attacking an army that you're going to get your asses kicked here. It's your first test, Eldarion. So let's have you easily take these guys out. I'll have you try and also get this. Get the money and stuff. Because the more armies I have doing influence per turn, the better there. Beautiful. Ah, good. Now you're starting to get this as well. Give us more research right there. That'll be great. How many more turns do you need? You are currently... Okay, so you're about 2 turns here. Okay, so what I'll do now is I think... in regional power... Motherfucker! It's fine. It's fine. I can take it on the way back. It's a shitty city. I'm just demolishing most of this stuff anyways. Okay, but yeah, now you have this. Come on, gather more troops. I want you to attack that. Yeah, so I'm just gonna have you sit there for a little bit. I'm waiting at least 1 more turn anyways. Because now we'll see, if you're attacked, if you will have a fort. I'm gonna hope you do. Keep making my way up here. Until next time. Kind of sad that you need to at least sit there for at least a turn, and like this isn't... I think I might just need to fiddle around with the model a little bit more, because like I want there to be like a small encampment here. Is there like a tier 0 version that I can set up? I have to just play around with that, but I just know it's all locked right now. But no, we got that. Alith Anar. Let's see. So I'm gonna have you. My guy, what are you doing?
There is only vengeance.
I also still need to get rid of these Skaven, but at the moment I don't have enough range for them. Because now I'm here with you. I can barely hit this city. Although, actually, no. You... Oh, they moved. I was going to say, you had like a little fortification set up, so I was curious if you were going to be in a little fort. There, the basic one there. In the raiding stance. So, sit in the city for right now. Let's try and repair this stuff. I'm not going to build up much more right there. For the moment. Alith Anar, though. There's a lot going on there. He's trying to fight back. He's trying. I would say... Yeah, because I want to try and give him this region. So let's have Alith Anar go up here. I might fight this battle just to make sure... Oh, that's fine. Just to take like, no damage. No damage! And you guys take half your health there. God damn it. Okay, let's do an occupy, because that'll get you guys back your health. That should be fine. There we go. And then I will now sell you... Not a card. I want to talk to the lizard men. There we go. You. And then I want to give you this city. So let's give you that. Give me some money for it. There we go. I'll give you that territory. And then I might have it so, we'll try and at least have it so next turn, we can try and kill off some of these armies. See what we can do with that. I don't have enough movement right now, but yeah, we can try and go get rid of those guys. And then I'll probably have it so, hopefully, you can maybe hold this spot for now. I'm going to keep focusing down here. I want to focus on getting rid of Lokir Felhart. That's my main goal. You, I think, can actually... Oh, you're like 1 turn away. Yeah, you're 1 turn away from being able to join on with that army. Okay. You're still waiting 1 turn. Then we got to do rank ups here. Shadow Wizard, grab that.
Shadow King.
Ooh. Let's see. Recruitment for province. No, those technically really help us right now. This one I'll grab, and this one I'll grab. Because we're not going to be putting Sword Masters of Hoeth in this army, so I'm not going to actually grab these ones. They're just local to the army, basically. So we will not be grabbing those ones. And then Alith Anar. He's almost max level. He just needs a little bit more there. You... Let's try here. Almost have Arcane Conduit. And then...
Direct me.
At the moment, I'll get a little bit of the upkeep stuff just so we can have it so we can make more money from you guys. Then heroes. We got to go through you guys
You
again.
have my attention.
Keep securing
Smash it
influence.
to ruins.
I do have to double check though
There
again.
will be
I don't
carnage.
think we have any more slots right now
There
for
will be carnage.
nobles, but I do want to double check in case there are any other traits. If there's not, if we have slots but there's no good traits, we could recruit somebody and then just disband them immediately. As right now, nobles, no, we're currently at capacity. Handmaidens though, research rate. You could grab that. Because also, you guys have a lot of growth stuff, and then I can actually have it so you,
Handmaiden of the Ever Queen.
I can have you kind of go up to go join on in with
Handmaiden of the Ever
Rumil.
Queen.
So I'll have you maybe go join Rumil. So that's what you can try and do, is eventually try and make your way up to join his army. So you can do that. Then building wise, let's see, you guys can get some more growth around here in the Nusha area. Drifting Castle. I might as well be able to have it so that you... might as well grab that. You guys need more growth here. Newland, you can now get to tier 4 in one of these areas. Plane of Bones. Forest, upgrade as well. There you go. Most of these areas are now... It's you. Probably just get the growth at least. Get the growth there, because this area is now tier 4. Probably get you to tier 4, and then I'll get this one to focus on next. Because this area here, you guys need 8 turns. 8 turns, and then this area will have maxed out its growth, which will be great. And then once we have everything built up around here to tier 5, I'll probably switch this one just to the... yeah, control and trade tariffs. Because with all that going down, wow, that did nothing for my income. That's kind of sad, actually. The issue with me being allies is so takes them to be drawn into more wars around down here. Let's see, so this here... I think we actually might actually be able to do this. There is that fucking Cygor in here, though. Let's try it. Let's try it. See what kind of damage we can do here. Because... I know I can get a good set. It's just a fucking Cygor, though. The Cygor is gonna be hell. But let's try this. Let's try this. Because this is the area I don't want to be hit. If I can maybe kill everything but the Cygor, maybe he'll break. If anything, I'm gonna hope they maybe only sack this area. I'll probably be turning Eldarian around. He can try and get over here. Although, actually, no. Alith Anar's not that far. Yeah, no, I could turn Alith Anar back this way. I just was hating that they had to attack the Cult of Sotek this turn. And I don't want to just break that alliance. I do want to kind of try and keep him alive. He'd be a good ally to have down here. Let's see. So they are spawning... So the Cygor's over there. If the Cygor got in range of the Lothern Sea Guard, though, you guys have the bonus versus large on your projectiles. That could do... We could do good damage there. But now they're over here. Here. Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put the range and reload skill ones up. Put those up there. There. And then I'm primarily going to put Lord and Spearman over here. I'll put at least another Spearman over here. And then I'll put all of these guys on this thing. Actually, let's try. Let's try to have you guys up here. And then, ideally, you guys can, hopefully, they'll have a lot of guys probably go for this section. I really hope they actually walk the Cygor up and they don't just have it just sit there. But no, we've got that, and then I've got enough. Let's see, this area only has towers. That's the issue with this section here. I can technically try and do this. So we'll put some... It's here. Here. And then this one has a tower, which is right here. So I can get at least a basic tower. Which I find it interesting that it's using the Dark Elf version for this spot. It's fine. But let's see. How is this gonna go? If we can get rid of the Cygor, I think we actually have a pretty good chance. It's just that fucking Cygor is the biggest issue. So, like, hopefully you actually walk him up and you don't just use him as an artillery piece. Because if he gets in range, I should be able to gun him down with my Lothern Sea Guard. Oh, he's firing. He'd be throwing. Up to the side. Yeah, try and go here. Nice, focusing on the other one.
Understood.
Get the spearman there. That's the thing I'm worried the most about is that motherfucker.
For the king. Northern Sea Guard. Loyal.
He's trying to shoot these spearmen. Yeah, keep missing, please. Yeah, some of them are getting over here. Try and do what damage you guys can, at least.
Noble prince.
I'm trying to have you go into the melee with those archers.
Spearman. Assyrian guides.
Spearmen, try and go here for a second.
Northern Sea Guard.
You guys have enough range you can actually hit those. I just need to get this guy a little bit closer, actually. Just a little closer and I can actually hit them. But no, I think we can just try and run into melee with these guys.
I will.
Try and distract their raiders. You guys just keep firing. So far, we're doing some good damage. And at least we have, like, this tower here that's going to try and fire. I think it has range on some of these guys.
Without fail.
You know, if you can just distract them.
Spearman.
Distract them. You're trying to shoot these guys again. Back up. Back up, back up. Yeah, because you can keep just destroying the archers there. Yeah, we're doing good damage over here. Now, these guys are taking some really good damage. They're trying and failing to push through a spearman. You guys are holding there perfectly, so keep that up. These guys ran up here now. Come on, just let me get in melee with the archers here. Try and move back up here. I prefer to fight these guys in melee as opposed to use my ammo on them, but might as well. My lord, honestly, don't try and fight this guy. Let's see. Usually it tells me the power difference. I just need you to waste your fucking ammo, and then you'll run up here. So let's just run back up with my here lord. Spearmen are almost dead over here. They do have quite a few of their own skirmishers on this side. Because the barricade is struggling a little bit. It's at half health now. Take out that lord a little bit faster if you guys can. If you can take him out, then we'll have a better chance over here. Because at least that's the great thing about Beastmen is their units have ass morale. Get those guys back up here. Let the lord keep trying to chase that spot. Okay, so they took this section, sadly, so there goes that tower. Yeah, the lord keep going over there. Spearmen pull back. Cygor's almost out of ammo. It's almost down range.
It will be done.
So you guys might be able to shoot this guy soon. There we go. How we doing over here? How's the barricade doing? Barricade's at 2,600 health right now. I realize that one of my archers broke there. We're running out of ammo, though. Try and finish that lord off, though, if you can. Try and focus him down. Barricade. Wow, that went down fast. I thought you had way more health there. Yeah, try and kill the lord there. There we go, he's dead. Let's now try and pull off to the side a little bit. We're gonna try and spread out. Try and spread out there a little bit. Back again. We're just trying to fight over here, do what he can. Oh, that was a good hit that he just got there. Damn it. It's this fucking Cygor. Okay, let's focus on over here. We're just trying to do as much damage as we can so that they just actually, like, give up on the fight. Or, like, they'll, like, raid the area instead of attack, take the territory. Gosh, I just throw you at the Cygor. No, try and go through the archers there. They're about to take this point here, though. Yeah, try and hit that Razor Gore herd. I think we're about to give up here any second now, because they're going to take this final point. And try and get you on this point here. Try and get on it to stop them from taking it. Just so we can survive for a little bit longer. Not enough, though. But did some good damage here. I'm going to hope they only sack the territory. Yeah, there we go. Close defeat. It would have given me a valiant defeat if I took the auto-resolve, but that's okay. We tried. Did some good damage there. Took that lord out at least. But yeah, it was a Cygor. That Cygor did just so much damage. So now, we'll just have to hope that they don't... They're probably going to raise it. They're probably going to raise it, and they'll have to rebuild that. This is why we're putting all of the attention into Nuzha, primarily. Because if I can build Nuzha up, that area will get really good defenses. And then we can build up more around here. I might need to make, like, a second army around here, actually. Because I have, like, the one, and I make a decent amount of money. We could probably make a second army, actually, if I really wanted to. Let's see. So you guys going to sack it, raid it? They took it, actually. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely going to have to send Alith Anar over there now. I do have a Lord. That's at least something. But no, that's okay. I think we should start making up another army over there. We have enough income that we can field another army. Like, we're actually doing really well financially right now. That I think we should. Gives me an opportunity. There was actually some other name suggestions. I kind of was falling behind on comments. It's a new way that the app I use, the studio app I use, keeps track of them. But there was a couple name suggestions. There was one that I was going to use. So it's making a princess character this time. Now we're supposed to be. She's going to be Xena, which I love that reference. I was not old enough to actually watch that show growing up, but I know what it's referencing, like Xena the Battle Princess or whatever. So I think I'm going to make another army down there. Because it's back down here. Yeah, because they took that spot. We put them in the usual. So let's make a new lord. Do a princess this time. Are there not? Oh, no, we don't need 100 points. Damn it. Oh, yeah, you should definitely have the strong trait if we're going with that one. Yeah. There's no way for me to get one more influence this turn. So I'll have to wait until next. Okay, so next turn we're making a new army. Because I know exactly who I want to make. So I'm going to pull you back for right now, just in case. And then, oh, hello there. That is a lot of Slanesh armies. Time to die. Let's see, actually, if I might actually have enough movement.
Handmaiden of Alaria.
Oh yeah, I can join here. So I can go here. So, get rid of you. And then, oh, technically I have to attack immediately.
Order shall be restored.
I'm not gonna have enough movement, damn it.
When Loic dances, so shall I.
Let's just hit you.
Shadowlands.
It's just the ambush. It's just the one, so I'll take that.
It's war.
Oh, and don't I have the thing that I get more movement after I fight somebody? I could have sworn that's the thing that Alith Anar has for his trait. Yeah, he does. Okay, so if I go...
Handmaiden of Alaria.
I hate that you get... Can you join?
My protection is
But now I don't have enough movement. Damn it. I wanted to go join on in, and I keep getting rid of these armies. That's okay, though. I'm going to try and go into encampment stance for right now. Again, I want to try out the fort thing, but I think I need more. I need one more turn. Usually is basically what it needs. So let's just do endless training there. For my caster. You at this point in time right now. Let's get the spread control a little bit more in the area. And then I'm going to sell this territory over to Tehuan. So that is Farron. Sell you that one. You have like no money. I can make it so we're actually a proper military alliance. Fuck it. Because also, ooh, no, that is something I need to remember to do. So the capital of this area is Muros. So let me remember to actually put one in Muros. Because I get more influence per turn from these. I need to remember that. So yeah, no, let's do that. So let's put that over there. I'm over here. Sadly don't have movement range, but that's okay. We now have like your endgame army for Alith Anar. He's going to make his way back down here for a second. And then if they attack this area with the walls... I don't like anything around here. I want to make... I have the walls, though. You guys are still kind of beat up, though, a little bit. Yeah, because I'm trying to bring... I'm going to try and push you. Actually, I'm going to force march you up. Let's do this. I'd rather try and make my way over here. You don't have enough movement to hit this guy. They'll have to get some siege equipment, I think, technically. Oh, this guy's also now rank 10. So, for you... How do I want to dedicate you? No. Because at the moment, Eldarian... I need to go double check if I want to give you like a title from some of the name suggestions we've been given so far. Okay, so the name I'm going to go with this guy for, I'm actually going to have him use the Frederick von Frasber II this time. Hopefully he doesn't die. So I had him go with that name, and also it made me realize there was a couple other name suggestions that I hadn't put down just yet. But I think for you, so I kind of like the idea of you having these eagles, and getting bonuses for them. So let's see if there's any that give bonuses to eagles specifically. And then serene. Not necessarily. So the stuff you have right now gives bonuses to Phoenix Guard, White Lanterns Chase, and Swordmaster's Oath. I say, so we have an army that's going to have you. I'm going to have you actually be one that's going to have the White Lions. Because we have it so Ruma wants to have the Phoenix Guard. When we make a dragon army, that's going to have the Swordmasters of Hoeth. And then I will have it so you can have White Lions of Chase. So we'll do that. So let's go with that. So we'll try that for you, for your dedication. So you're going to be that, and then I'll get a little bit more upkeep production. And then Rumil. Also, I need to make sure, you wanted dragons, but also I was going to have it so that you are going to get Phoenix Guard too. So I need to remember to do that as well for you at some point. But for right now, we just can't recruit them. But no, that's good for all of you guys. You're trying to make your way over to Nuja. Next turn, let me see one more influence. I can have you build another army around here so that I'll have 2 additional armies around here and not just Alith Anar. So I got that. And then I did remember that I had to give you guys back your stuff for all your spearmen. And then there were some new names for the Lothran Sea Guard as well. Which also, again, please attack me during this tournament. I'm hoping you do. Come on, I want to see one of these forts actually be here and actually see where this mod works. So hey, you can't move out until next turn. Oh, that's fine. So you can do that. And then Rumel, some of the other name suggestions that I forgot for you were your heroes. So Bob is your prince. I love how this is Lady Jane. Because there's Janie as one of my mods. So my brain's like doing that. It's like Lady Janie, knee breaker. It kind of works, but no, we have that. And then I probably remember to update that you had Big Lizard. But no, you're still making your way up. You're still trying to make your way over here to get rid of these guys. I need to figure out which Tzeentch faction switched around my territories here. It's one of the main reasons why I think we're going to keep burning this stuff, because they can just keep switching it if I don't burn it down. So I think that's going to be a good job for us to do. You don't really have all that much more movement. That's okay. Just chill there. I'll have it so now we need to just secure influence again around here.
There will be carnage.
There, and then there.
Smash it to ruins.
So at least 2 of you succeeded. And then at this point in time, essentially, like I'll finish these up. Actually, no, at this point in time, you guys are agents primarily, so just auto-manage at this point. Once you've maxed out the skills, I at least want to make sure we get to here. Once you get to that point, then I can have you auto-managed, because that's like the biggest thing I need you guys to have. Because then I can have you guys like rank up armies around you while you're doing your agent actions. So I think that's good. Again, I'm going to have you slowly start making your way up to join Ruma, I'll say. Actually, I'm going to have you go join the army I'm going to make down south. Yeah. Also, the Warrior Princess army is going to be a Sisters of Avalorn army. I already know I'm going to have it be that. Since it's going to be the Warrior Princess, I'm going to have that be an all-female army, basically. That's what I'm going to go with. I think that'll fit. Building-wise, let's keep upgrading this. This is now... Let's see. For you, you already have that built up. I could get more. I could get this again. Because this increases the cap I have for Sisters of Avalorn and White Lions of Chase. Again, gives us more capacity for Handmaidens. I think we're going to go with that. Yeah, let's go with that here. So go with that there. I do need to kind of split it up a little bit more, though. This doesn't give too much of a benefit. The Gate Guard aren't a bad unit. Like, that's not a bad... Like, that's technically better than the Lothran Sea Guard. If I wanted to get more of those guys. Ammunition on armies and provinces. Defensive supplies. I would say maybe not around here. We're not defending a ton. Oh, I don't have one of these built up yet. So yeah, no, never mind. Get that. Upgrade this to tier 3. And then you guys also get more of this to get some more cash. And then can I get any deals right now? I can almost get a non-aggression pact with you guys. I can get trade with you guys. Beautiful. Let's just do defensive alliance first, because then I can get you guys to give me more money for the military alliance. Because I'm just going to be pulled into so many wars. It's fine. But no, I can finally trade with the Empire. There we go. Because I need more money. And the trade is going to be the best way for us to do that. And get defensive alliance with Corone. I'll do that as well.
For a boon. Speak. A wise move.
Yeah, because hey, it gives me more things to fight. I'm not opposed to it. But no, that's it for all of that. Making a bit more money there. Yeah, more money from trade. Not bad. Now I've got some excess cash, so I can try and get, yeah, a better port here. This for some more money. And then some more growth there. And then that's all for that. How are we doing in terms of ranking right now? Oh, not that. So in terms of overall score, I'm ranked 3, actually. I'm just behind the Seducers of Slaanesh. Economically, I'm a bit lower. I'm 5th, economically. Income per turn is really high, but it's my expenditure is pretty high. Yeah, Reikland's pretty high up there. Militarily, yeah, you guys have 15 armies. And then I only have 4. I'm going to be making another one next turn, though. And then research-wise, I'm 3rd again. Average level of my territories, though, is pretty high. Reikland is 67 regions. Jesus. Now I finally have enough. So we can actually now try and go get that army. So let me go back down here. And then are you guys sieging around here? No, they're backing off for right now. Good, good, good. So I don't know where that army is. But Alith Anar, I'm going to move you over here. So let's have you go down. Try and take these guys out. I'm going to have Friedrich for the moment right now. I'll just have you go here. Just in case. Just in case they try and interrupt any sort of recruitment. So I'm going to recruit a new lord. We're going to get a princess. And we're going with the one with strong. I think that'll fit perfectly. So I'm going to grab you. You're going to be a new lord. We're going to have here a new army. And you are going to get in the city. Get in the city. And then you are going to have a Sisters of Avalorn army. And holy shit, this thing's expensive. You only get 2 of you per turn, but I'll start it. If I can build this area up enough, I can try and get them around here. For right now, let's put defenses in these areas. I'm worried about these areas being attacked right now, since we're primarily focusing a lot of attention around here specifically.
Can I offer assistance?
But no, I'm going to have you start trying to get some upgrades, and then I'm going to immediately remember to grab this. But yeah, you're going to be a Sisters of Avalorn army. Actually, no, let's get the recruitment cost reduction first. Do that, because then they'll be a lot cheaper around here. Yeah, that saves us quite a bit of money there. So you can do that. And then I'll just have to have it so I think Alith Anar, yeah, just have you do this just to guarantee that we can get rid of that army. I have no real idea where that army went, but hey, at least Tehuan, you're doing a little bit better around here. We just have to get rid of these beastmen. Maybe I can have this be where Alith Anar, I might just have you go get rid of these guys. I think I don't need to have, I think I can have Friedrich. I swear to God, I think you're okay for this. I'm going to have you move up, try and have it so you can be the one to deal with the beastmen. I'm going to hope you don't fucking die, my man. Please don't. And then I'll have it so, yeah, you are going to be... I don't think I need to put the warrior princess part, but I'll just put this up here, so just Xena. So there you go. And then, yeah, I'm going to give you a Sisters of Avalorn army. And then the other... Oh, hello.
Refused.
You guys have a good garrison here in the Isle of Wight, so you guys should be okay. A lot of areas here have good garrisons, so I think we'll be okay around here. I'm a little worried. But I don't have any armies nearby at the moment. But no, every single city I have here has at least a garrison of 15 people. So I think we'll be okay. And if you get more of these, so we can get more Sisters of Avalorn for our cap. And then let's go back up to Rumel. I think you can now... You can hit this area. You steal a Lothern Sea Guard, maintain siege. Because we can just try and see if we can get them to stop doing that. Nope. Maintain the siege again. Come on. There we go. Didn't steal any units. I lose 2 spearmen. That's okay. Spearmen are pretty basic, so we can take that. We will loot and occupy it. And then I'll try and have you, while you're here, just do some global recruitment. So you'll have to sit here for at least 2 turns, but then you'll be able to make your way forward. Let's see. It looks like you guys control. Did they actually just conquer all the way the hell over here? If that's the case, that's insane. Yeah, that's actually burned down already. This might actually also be burned down. I'll have to see about that. But no, you need to keep doing some recruitment. And you guys never attacked me. This is sad. I wanted you to attack me. I wanted to see if you're going to attack the fort. Okay. So now we can try and have it. So let's get having you push forward. Let's see. Do I want to lure them out of the city? I technically can't even hit that army. Gotta go here. And then they're stealing a basic eye of an archer. It is a valiant defeat. Let me see if I can convince them to not steal a unit. So they didn't steal a unit this time, but we can do lightning strike. This excludes... it doesn't exclude all that much, honestly. Okay, but I'm gonna fight this now. Let's just not exclude that. There's not many of them, so we're just gonna include them. I think we can win this without too much issue. But yeah, let's fight this now while it's not stealing a unit. That way we can guarantee that if I sat here and waited for them to sally out, they'd more than likely like actually steal a unit. Right now they are not, so let's use that opportunity for our advantage right now. So let's push on in here, see what we can do. This shouldn't be too bad, I think. They do have quite a few units, but at the moment, I'm really liking the Florida Mage. She is great against armies that have physical damage, where she takes literally like nothing in terms of physical damage. And because we are a wizard, I probably should maybe get a mage in here, another one. Because every mage gives me a little bit of power recharge and a little bit of reserves per second. So I can have endless magic as high elves. So if we get like one more in this army, we could have endless magic to just cast out there, which would be really nice. Because eventually this army is effectively probably going to basically just be Lothran Sea Guard and some Sky Chariots, essentially. We could actually keep the Spearmen. Just replace all the basic High Elves, High Elven Archers with Lothran Sea Guard Archers. I could see that. But for right now, let's go... Yeah, we are going to want to be on one of the corners, because these areas are easier to... They have less towers. So, group up. All of you guys. Chariots. Chariots I'll try and have over in a different spot, so you guys can maybe try and sneak inside to get a different spot. But let's start the battle. Start the plummet. And then I'm going to have it so my infantry, you guys are going to try and have to break that gate down. I'll have my lord start being a nuisance. Towers are on. I'm move you guys up. And then I'm going to try and get the guys that are on the walls. Let's see. I'm going to try and get you in range over here. Yeah, try and take the shots a little bit for us. Yeah, try and make my way up. And let's also summon some eagles in here. You guys are tanking some of the shots. Just try and get them off of the walls. And then let's just start doing some stuff. Start spamming some magic around here. Eagles. Get in here. And then go for anybody that's on the walls currently. We want to turn the towers off. Archers start firing. Doing what you can. Infantry is going to have to start trying to break down that gate. Let's see, blob up on the lord. Blob up on my lord here. So right there. Oh yeah, yeet them off the walls there. I love that actually also, like, it straight up kills the units too sometimes. I had a really fun siege with my friend where he got yeeted by a lord. I'm actually going to be turning that into a short at some point because I love the replay that I made with that. I was able to save with that. Let's see. I'll fire there. Looks like these guys are making their way out. Gonna keep casting Flock of Doom around here. Towers are still active right now, which I don't appreciate. All archers are getting some good shots in here. I'm gonna get you to try and go more over here so you can shoot through the gates there. And we only have Flock of Doom for the AoE spell. You can spawn some more eagles though. I remember I have you do bonus versus large. Towers are still active. I don't know how. Let's have you try and help out against the lord there. Oh no, actually first we should remember I have breath attacks. I may not be playing as Imric, but I still have a motherfucking dragon as my lord. There you go. Just shred those guys. Yeah, let's try and get in here to help out my hero. Eagles. Beeline forward. Oh, those are the guys that are still... Oh, no, here. Yes, this is devoted to these guys right here. You're the ones that are still standing on the walls.
It will be done.
You guys are trying to break down the gates. Get in there. Break the gates down. Get that one guy off the towers, please. Because they just don't want to fuck off. So we keep doing Block of Doom there. Chariots, I kind of forgot about you guys. So let's go over here. Let's have you guys try and go for that gate. Eagle's already dead. You guys just don't last all that long, do you? Yeah, because like, we're doing good damage over here. Sadly, none of the guys I have over are going to be able to try and capture this gate section. So we have to wait until we break it down. Which at the moment right now, it's slowly being destroyed. At the moment, at least, you guys are doing well here. I just keep trying to focus down the Lord there. We've almost got this section secure, and then we just have to beeline straight to the final point. There we go. Gates are down. I'm taking a little bit more damage than I'd like. It's probably because of magic attacks. So let's just get back in the sky and focus more on units that are trying to specifically turn on towers. So start pushing my infantry forward here. Because at the moment, how many kills have we gotten so far? 12. You've done a good amount of damage. Oh, no, never mind. Not 12. 459. I was going to say, how have I only done 12 kills? But no. Spearmen, form up. Form up, form up, form up. Demonettes. Coming on in. Yeah, trying to have it so initially for right now. You guys are just trying to form up. Archers just give some supporting fire. I may have some of you guys. Let's have the Lothran Sea Guard. You guys can try and get up on the walls. You guys can try and run up there, so at least half of you are still supporting. I'll keep casting in here to help you guys. And then once this ability's back up, I can put that up to get you guys some more support. Let's see. The Lord is still taking some time to die. I think I'm going to breath attack this Devotive Slanesh possibly. Or we can just ignore them and wait for a better high tier unit. Yeah, there's some Demonettes here, actually. I can just have you kind of fly. They have no skirmishers. So I'm going to have you try and go hit this Demonette. That Lord's almost dead right there. Spearmen are doing well. Yeah, get these guys up there. They're dead. Yeah, Spearmen hold. Try and get you up here as well, to the side a little bit to kind of give some support. Yeah, because archers are trying to get in position. Try and get you guys up on the wall so you have a better angle. And you'll have more range, too. Yeah, Demonette of Slanesh took some good damage there. I'm probably just going to be randomly casting random crap around here. So I can go hit there. I'm just a menace on the battlefield to them. Because they can't hit me. They have literally no way to deal with my Lord here, so I can just keep spamming Amber Spear, Flock of Doom. Those are the only two damaging spells I have, but like, hey, why not? Just keep spamming what we can. That not cast? Oh, no, there it goes. There we go. That cast off there. Okay. Spearmen. Form up here. Let's get my other archers in range here now. I'm kind of running out of ammo a little bit in some regards, but we're doing good damage. I still think we have this. Like, eventually we might just have them hit army losses, honestly, with how much damage we're doing. Alrighty. So, now we are getting down off the walls. I'm going to start trying to push forward. This guy, I'm going to actually let you withdraw. You're pretty beat up. So let's just let you withdraw, reform, and now we're going to be trying to slowly advance in, trying to have it so that we're just going to keep trying to hit these guys. I want them to blob up more, but yeah, we're going to start slowly pushing forward with my entire army now, trying to get to the final point. Let's get you over here. Come on. There we go. So yeah, move up there, and then we'll start trying to move forward here. We're trying to just beeline forward. Not that far. Oh, you not you. You can withdraw, my man. Trying to beeline forward here, and then just we're gonna keep trying to go finally for the major capture point back there. I'll keep just casting when I can with my Lord here, because at the moment, you've got a good amount of damage. So you can just keep harassing these guys. They have their own barricade here, so I might just keep pushing that way. Keep making your way forward. Don't move too far forward. We want to make sure that basically we get to get some good shots in first before we keep advancing. Because we want to make the most out of my ammo. I know my chariots have broken this gate open. I'm a little worried about some of the stuff that's over here. I can at least try and get you guys inside. Try and have you at least try and take points, because that'll help us get more momentum. So give us more melee attack and leadership and everything like that. Oh, let's see your chariots. Oh no, oh no, oh shit. Oh yeah, Seekers of Slanesh are just fucking up these chariots. I just want you to be the flying chariots. That's the only reason I have you guys in this army. Back up, back up, back up, back up. I need to look at what rank you guys need to be again to go to the chariot type I want you guys to be. Okay, because I cannot see those guys. I think I can keep you here to keep shooting things. But let's try and have it so... Casting... I don't think they're going to walk past the barricade. At the moment, they're not. So I'm just going to keep moving up. I am taking damage from something. Or was that a miscast that I just... Oh, I just miscast. I still have a 9% miscast chance, right? Yeah, about a 9%. So that's why. Okay, so archers, you do your thing then. Because we want to try and have it so that at the moment, like, we have taken some good damage. We are doing some really good damage to them, though, with my archers. I still have mainly just the Lothran Sea Guard, are the only ones with ammo at this point in time. So I'd probably have it so that at the moment, we'll basically just keep moving forward. Yeah, I don't think they're going to move that barricade up, so... Let's just try and keep moving forward here. We're trying to get to their capture points. I'll probably have it so at some point my archers are going to be beelining over here to take this point. And then everybody that actually has ammo... Honestly, Lothran Sea Guard, just sit here for a second and just shoot all these guys. All of my nobles. Try and get over here, focus this guy who's trying to chase them. So yeah, go after them, take that guy out. You guys keep pushing up. Lothran Sea Guard, yeah, just shoot all these guys here. Because these are some of the last few units they have that actually have good health here. So focus them down. Spearmen, keep moving forward. Archers, keep moving up as well. Yeah, they're starting to get low on leadership, it looks like, in Summer Guards. Yeah, keep going, keep going. We're breaching, clearing. I have one more breath attack. I want to put that onto, I'll put it onto these Hellstriders, the cab units. So we can do that. Just push it there. Good damage here. I might have the Lothran Sea Guard just start pushing in. Yeah, try and take out those Seeker Chariots. Take out those chariots, and I think I can have you guys break down the barricade, and I'll have you start trying to capture points too. I'm just wondering how close we are to having them hit army losses. I think it's got to be getting close. Like you guys, yeah, so you can start trying to run it in melee over here. Pull back again. I'm having to, so I'm at least having one hero basically with every little group. So like you guys break down this barricade, start pushing on in there. I'll have it so around here, you guys get in melee, but then I can boost up my units, Flock of Doom around here, and then just, hey, you guys are trying to do damage to my guys, but you don't get to. So do that. You'll start going for the barricade there. I'll have you stay around with these guys. Help out with that barricade there. Yeah, how are you guys still not at army losses yet? I'm wondering about that. Let's have you hit that spawn at Slanesh there. Actually, I probably should have tried to hit those chariots back there. That might have been a better shot for that. Could say I'm trying to save this for a big blob. Although this is probably good enough. This is a demon head of Slanesh, so it's at least a good use. Get some more magic there. Finish these guys off, and then I'll have you guys keep going toward the final point there. Barricade is slowly taking down. Oh, I think they are hitting army losses. There we go. That's what I want to see. So yeah, get on in here. They should all now crumble, and we should have the city. There we go. So not bad. Yeah, much better to do that now while we don't have to worry about a unit being seduced. So perfect. I do love how much damage my caster can do. I really do need to get another caster in this army, because the one caster's great. A second caster would just be better. So I think we should try and do that at some point. I have to save up some more influence so we can get another one. I just need to get 50. So it should be in about 2 turns. So we can get another one in here. Probably have that replace one of the basic archers. Or we just have to replace this guy. We could just do that. Either way. Yeah, no, because the Lothran Sea Guard do pretty well. And you guys actually seem to have way more ammo. Yeah, I need to double check what level you guys need, because right now you guys are rank 5. If I can turn you into the flying chariots, I prefer that. Because I will like those way more, because it's a lot easier for me to manage them than basic chariots here, because I can just keep them in the sky, and it's like, oh yeah, we can just shoot from above. Yes, please. So we'll do that. But no, we're now slowly but surely making my way up the steps here. I'm hoping it won't take us too much longer to take out the territories of Slanesh. That's my hope. Because we have 2 armies working around here now. And with the 2 of them, things will speed up. We're now making a new army down south, too. So, like, we have the economy. We can just start spamming out more armies. So, again, if you guys have more name suggestions and army ideas, feel free to give them to me. Because I always love making characters. I'm definitely saving the Florida Mage for later. I always love having characters and saving them, and then I can see them in later campaigns. Like, I can't wait until I do my Carl Franz campaign again as a stream, and I get to grab some of the characters I saved from my previous campaign and bring them back. Like, I find that so cool. Because I like the Florida Mage. I really do. They kind of only work a little bit because of the items I have on them right now, where they just have, like, decent defenses, so I can actually throw them into melee as a dragon. Maybe the other wizard we should get is a life wizard, because then we can get some healing. So not only are we going to have more reserves, faster recharge, we can then also have some healing, so the Florida Mage can do more. So I do kind of like that idea. So let's just then occupy the area there, because then that's going to be another layer. And actually, the next layer is not controlled by Slanesh. Alrighty. Okay, now we'll have it so we're going to heal up here. I do want to double check. Actually, next turn. Next turn I'd be able to get another... Just get endless training. I would be able to get another agent. I'll have to double check if I have the capacity for them right now. Punishment, stimulate growth, weapon stuff, and then speed of Assyrian. And again, I like it so you're going to go down this one, do Lieutenant. Giving the hawkish precision to archers is just amazing, so I'll be going with that. Rumo also got a rank up here. I would say for you, let's remember, every elf is always going to have Bowmaster. If I don't do this, there is something wrong with me. For Bob, I feel like we need to give Bob a title. He's just Bob. I think he needs a title. Arcane Conduit for you. Better Flamestorm. And then at the moment, again, we're trying to get to Retrainer, the Retinue Trainer. You guys need to keep doing stuff around here.
Destruction. True son. Smash it to ruins. This is
there and there.
There will be carnage.
So all of you succeeded there. Beautiful. Okay, so let's keep upgrading this. You guys just have growth we could get for right now. I would say for you guys, I'm going to try and get some more cash. I'm going to try and get this one. So get that, and then for you guys, technically just get this one for right now. Doesn't really matter too much at the moment. I'm not going to be keeping these areas. I'm just having you guys sit here to recover a little bit before you keep pushing forward, because it looks like these Nurgle forces are the ones that are up here next, so we'd have to deal with them, and then keep slowly but surely pushing up here with the Florida Mage. Yeah, damn it, Balmaz is going to fall here. This is why I think we just need to be able to have it so we can have more armies going around. The more armies I have around here, the easier it's going to be to kind of build up around here. I know Alith Anar can do a lot, but again, he's limited by being a single man. So I think for right now, we'll task Frasbear first with trying to get rid of the forces of the Beastmen. And then he's going to be the one kind of defending Nuja until we can get the Sisters of Avalorn army, basically. So we'll be trying to slowly build that army up. I need to just get the building actually around here so it doesn't take me 5 turns. Although, it taking 5 turns is actually kind of maybe good for us, because then it can let me kind of like use my money for my infrastructure as I'm building up the building that army up. So you guys sacked Belmaz. Not doing. Oh, you fucker! I just got that character here. Rebellion, yeah, over there. I guess we can't really stop that at the moment. Let's get rid of these Skaven, because I know these guys are around here. Oh, I'm not at war with Clan Nation. Ah, fuck it. I do not like you guys. Sotek already at war with them? Yeah, he is. It doesn't matter if I call him in.
Time for battle.
Because I just don't want you guys. Sack. And then occupy it. Maybe take way more damage than I like, but I'll have time to heal up. So take that. We're just we're trying to conquer this entire fucking thing, basically. So you guys are there, and then at the moment right now, Nuja, yeah, do grow this up. Get this to tier 4. I'll at least have the defenses built up here, so I have a little bit more in here. So that's good. But I do think Friedrich, I can try and trust you to keep moving up here.
Going
Just a
forth.
little bit. So I don't know where that army is.
Guardian of the
Hopefully it'll be
Phoenix crown.
fine.
For order.
Let's see. Yeah, another army around here.
Follow strength.
If that army they had tries
It
to
is
attack
ours
me,
now.
it should be okay. Oh, they're just dead. What happened to their army then? Okay then.
Speak.
Wait, no. Because I'll have it so you're building this area up. Tehuan is getting his ass kicked.
Shadow
Man, I'm gonna have a lot to do with Alith Anar once he's done with this area.
Heroic dances,
Once he's
so
done
shall
healing
I.
here. So yeah, he's now got endless trading maxed out.
Alith Anar.
You can do that here still. And
There was only
then at this
vengeance.
point in time, training stuff there. Okay, so we got that. And then
What news? Defender of the
let me also make sure that you have lightning strike, because I need to make sure I get that for you as well. So grab that. And then Zillion, at the moment, I'm gonna have you. Ooh, that army of Nurgle. The balance of power is not in your
Trained
favor.
by the White Tower.
I don't like that. Also, again, what do I need for these ones? Oh, good. I can now actually make these the sky cutters. Beautiful. Yeah, because we need to be tier 5 exactly. Hell yeah, that's what I wanted. Okay. I could actually kind of sit here. I don't know where you are using up our global recruitment right now. I was gonna say I could almost try and grab some more of these guys, so I can try and upgrade them more into the sky cutters, because we have you guys now, which I really appreciate. I think we should maybe almost kind of heal up a little bit around here. You need to recruit for one more turn, and then it does look like Khorne has all of this stuff. I wonder if I can give you guys a peace treaty right now. No. Because I was going to say, what if I gave you guys a peace treaty and we tried to have it so we focus all this stuff down first? Because if anything else, I think maybe we should have it so... Let's get out of here.
Even
Camp
archmages
stance.
lead.
Abandon this area for right now. And then let's start going down. Let's focus on the forces of Khorne first. Let's gather you guys all together.
of Ulthuan.
That way we're not kind of splitting our
Smash it
attention.
to ruins.
So, doing
There
secure
will
influence
be
here.
carnage, destruction.
There we go. So you guys can do that. And then
Let's hear
you... Let's see. A few more levels for you, and then you'll be at the point where I'm just going to have you on auto-manage. And then upgrades... Upgrade this again. And I know if I build enough of these, eventually I do get it so that the global recruitment is reduced. So that would be nice. That's tier 4 there. Get that. Upgrade that. And then that's all the money we really have. You guys can abandon this next turn. So we had that rebellion. That's over here. Can't easily stop that right now. And also, they kind of just took the territories that were in the area anyways. Because for right now, we have it so what I need to do is... So at the moment, yeah, you guys were able to finish your defenses here. Good. I will have it so for right now...
All set.
God, even Oxalot's over here. Yeah, it's just all the lizard... I think you're like the last lizardman alive. I actually need to keep you alive if I want to have a lizardman ally. So, let's see. So, let's hit you guys.
Serves Nagarythe.
I'm going to fight this myself because I don't want to lose any... Oh, you fuckers.
Retreat.
Don't you dare try and steal one of my...
Back to shadow.
Come on.
Burden of the Shadowlands.
42. Come on. There we go. You stop stealing my shit. There we go. Let's hit this army, get rid of them because I should not take any damage. Also lets me heal up some of my single entity units a little bit. Because we're gonna hit these guys, hit the city. I think we're just gonna start just gifting territory. Yeah, we're just gonna start gifting territory over to Tehuan. Because I think he just doesn't have enough money, so I need to like let him build himself up a little bit. And ideally, what we'll have is like Alith Anar is gonna help out a little bit around here, but I don't want to have him focus too much on building up Tehuan. I want to have it so that Xena and Alarian can be the ones that do that once they've been built up. I want it so we can focus on finishing off Folukir Falhar. That's primarily what I want Alith Anar to do. So, let's get up over here.
Speak quickly.
Let's see.
Immediately.
I don't even think you guys are going to really need to be able to get on in here all that much. That's fine. Pick you guys up. Have half of you here. And again, you don't need to be that close. There. There. And then I'll remember to have... Is the eagle? You're just going to start trying to breathe into, let's see. These are all mainly devoted units. But, hey, I got a dragon now, so I'm happy about this. At least have a dragon. Breath attack up there. You guys at least immediately charge in, because you're those copies. And then you then go up to the Seeker Chariots. Go. Just back up, because they're trying to chase at you guys. Yeah. Lord's already dead. Yeah, you got the clones in there to kind of help out. They got some of you into melee here. Yeah, try and shoot the chariots. Oh, I didn't even see all those guys. So you two are in melee. So these guys are dying quickly. There we go. Try and have those hit the Seeker Chariots. Try and get over there. Try and get you a little closer. I need you to try and get some healing on top of those guys so they don't lose any models. So try and do that. Archers need to get a little closer. Dargon, get back in there. I do love the clones. The clones are so amazing. They go away eventually, but they're really useful. So there we go. Let's get you guys to reform. A little bit of damage there. Let's make sure none of these guys get away. So we can run around, chase these guys, make sure they don't get away. There we go. So that made sure that none of them survived. So we'll get some healing up on here. I'm still annoyed that the handmaiden was injured. Technically, I could just grab the other handmaiden that I was sending down here, and I could have the one that was wounded just join Xena's army. I could do that, actually. That might not be the worst idea. That way we can at least have somebody in here, because we need to start leveling them up so we can actually get to that trait, so that we can get that ability on our units. But for right now, it's really going to be just like, it is a war of attrition around here. We're slowly, we just got to keep hitting, more guerrilla tactics. Keep hitting armies, like singling out one army at a time, just keep killing them. I'm building up more forces around here. Now that we have Nuja, we actually have a base of operations to build up our forces. And Alith Anar will be the one on the offense, while we try and get a second army down around here. Or technically a third army down around here. If we can build Nuja up enough, I can just get the building for Sisters of Avalorn, and then I'll just spam those out a bunch of there. I do need to get some more agents around here. I'd like to get her a Swordmaster of Hoeth, and you'd like to get a caster. Actually, I'm not going to put a Swordmaster of Hoeth. Again, I want it to be a female-only army, actually. So no, we can put a caster in there, though. We can put a caster in there. But I think just a caster, handmaiden, and then the princess. Maybe we put a dragon in there, and then we can have it so it's then just, at that point in time, yeah, Sisters of Avalorn will be the army. That'll be a good army, I think, for those. Because if we can get those two armies together, they'll be able to work together. Alith Anar can easily go out and alone on his own. As long as I don't let the auto-resolve take out half my health on my infantry for bullshit reasons. So, we really just need to keep like slowly whittling these guys down. At least we've been having it so it's more secure at this point in time. We're making more progress up. I kind of feel bad that each video is a little bit like the same right now. Like we're making some good progress in the territories up north against the forces of Slaanesh. They're almost dead up there. They only had, I think, 3 territories left. But we're going to have it so we focus our attention onto dealing with the forces of Khorne now around there. But I'll grab the replenishment for that. Since what I want to do... Settlement Siege... Oh, Troglin and Money Point is sieged. Valiant Defeat. Oh, shit. That is a lot of Femir Stalkers. Holy shit.
Back.
Well... That's... interesting. I think you guys should be okay. That's my hope. But no, Alith Anar...
Alith Anar.
Oh, you're sieging this area. Oh, perfect. That's actually better for us, because I want to have it so that way we can just hit you. Please tell me I have enough movement to hit you. I don't think I have enough movement to hit that arm right now. No, I don't. Okay, I thought they lost that territory there initially. They did not, so I'm going to keep making my way. Actually, let's go into... You might lose this territory. Actually, no. If we're... Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Oh, I don't have enough. Oh. I want to stand like here. I'm trying to help them. Just stand on the bridge.
Obey me.
I'm trying to make sure they just don't jump and hit this city so you guys lose it immediately. So, let's rank ups here.
There is only vengeance.
You need to get weapon strength. That. Go. And yeah, we had that other. I think I'm just going to have the other. Where did she go? Yeah.
Handmaiden of the Everqueen.
I'll have you join. I'll have you just try and join on in with Alith Anar. So we just have a handmaiden.
Setting sail.
So you can go there. And then I need to have Friedrich come back down here.
Moving off.
Because primarily we're putting all the attention into here.
Phoenix Court.
Ideally, I can slowly build up this entire region. But if not, all growth goes into you, primarily. So we got that. And then Zilnion, you are, again, at the moment right now, you guys have this city. It's going towards the Tickling Tundra. You go there.
Defender of the Everqueen.
Rumil.
Setting
Go to
trap.
encampment stance. Ban in this area. I'm hoping the forces of Nurgle don't decide to try and colonize that, please. That'd be annoying if you guys start trying to colonize this territory when I'm specifically wanting to just burn this stuff so no more demons are up around here, but I would not be surprised. Let's see. Let's secure influence here. There, and there.
Smash it to ruins.
And we had... Oh, did one of you not do it?
Brave son of Smash it to
There we go.
ruins.
So only one success this turn. And then I will try and repair that. And then I'll have you get the defenses primarily first. We really want to just make sure we're focusing on defending these areas primarily. So do that. Building wise, tier 4 for that. I can now get this, that, and then that's all my money. I'll do one more end turn, and then I think we'll be done for today. Okay, does look like this is a fight I'm definitely going to want to do myself. There is no way in hell I'm losing all of that. No way in hell. So what we'll do for right now, though, is I will save this for the next video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did, let me know down in the comments down below. I love hearing what you guys have to say about this campaign. Any thoughts on general? But this is Rampaned. I'll see you guys next time.